Two men helped him stand as the 91-year-old Naga leader faced the crowd in Manipur. Blue flags waved along the road to Somdal, Tangkhul women watching from the roadside, church choirs humming softly in the background. After 50 years, Thuingaleng Muivah was home. But why did he go to Ukhrul in Manipur now? Muivah is not just any elder returning to his village. He is the General Secretary of the National Socialist Council of Nagaland, Isaac Muivah faction, the most powerful Naga insurgent group. The Naga movement began in 1918 with the formation of the Naga Club, where returning World War I labourers first voiced a vision for Naga identity and autonomy. By 1946, it had evolved into the Naga National Council under Angami Zapu Fizo, which declared Nagaland's independence on the eve of India's independence. Armed resistance followed in the 1950s, leading to the deployment of the Indian Army and the introduction of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act. Over time, the movement split into factions, with the NSC and Isaac Muivah emerging in 1988. The movement's modern vision is Greater Nagaland. They call it a homeland that will unite Naga inhabited areas of Nagaland, Manipur, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and even parts of Myanmar with its own flag and constitution. In 2015, he sat across the table from Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That August, the two men signed what was called a historic peace deal. The Framework Agreement, it was called. Modi even called it the end of India's oldest insurgency. 10 years later, the deal remains largely on paper. When Muivah reached Somdal on 22nd October this year, he did not talk about peace. He spoke of the flag and the constitution, two symbols that Delhi says it cannot grant, and two symbols that Muivah says he will not give up. However, his return is deeply symbolic, not just because of who he is, but because of where he chose to return. FYI, Somdal lies in Manipur's Ukhrul district, not in Nagaland. Muivah is Tangkhul Naga, part of a community that lives on the Manipur side of the border. Yet he's been the face of a movement that dreams of Greater Nagaland. But that message does not sit easily with everyone. Many Nagas inside Nagaland have grown uneasy with Muivah's leadership. He's not from Nagaland, and his Tangkhul tribe is not one of the officially recognized Naga tribes of the state. Over time, that's created a quiet divide. The Nagas of Nagaland versus the Nagas from outside it. The man who has fought for Naga unity for most of his life is now returning to a land where the very idea of oneness is contested. At 91 years old, Muivah walks slowly. He is frail, his voice thin. This may well be his last journey home. But for the Indian state and for the generations of Nagas who've grown up under a ceasefire that never really became peace, the story of Thuingaleng Muivah is not ending. It's circling back to where it all began, in the hills of Ukhrul. I'm Manish Adhikari. Thank you for watching First Things Fast.
Mo.